Whether you're a rookie or a master, you know that anomalies are what makes the zone special. Hello Stalkers, and welcome to the Anomalous Dugout. In this video, we will showcase everything we could find about thermal anomalies. So watch your step, Stalker. We're going to the zone. Thermal anomalies are pockets of thermal energy that takes the form of flames and fire. They are very hot and thus can be spotted by their heat haze, but they remain hard to see. That, combined with their pure destructive power, makes thermal anomalies some of the deadliest traps in the zone. The burner is the most common thermal anomaly and consists of a large pillar of fire that only appears when triggered. Thankfully, this can be achieved with bolts. In Shadow of Chernobyl, the flame itself doesn't do damage, but only the first burst does. This was corrected to some extent in later games, but this anomaly remains the most bugged of all common anomalies, as its hitbox often doesn't match its view model. In Shadow of Chernobyl, it spawns the droplet, fireball, and crystal artifacts. In Clear Sky and Call of Pripyat, it creates the crystal, fireball, mama's beads, eye, and flame artifacts. The steam is a variant of the burner that only appears in the boiler anomaly in Zaton. It works the same, but it is wider and deals less damage, while also having different visuals and sounds. This can be explained by the fact that this particular burner forms underwater, meaning that it probably isn't as hot as the normal burner. Something strange is that it makes the same artifacts as the burner, despite its surrounding environment being quite different. The horizontal burner is another rare variant of the classic burner anomaly. There are two differences. The burner is vertical and only shows when triggered, whereas this one is horizontal and seems to last forever. It can be found in the tunnels under Yentaur in Shadow of Chernobyl, and in a farm near the army warehouses in Clear Sky. Interestingly, only the part of the flame closest to its starting point deals damage, while the tip is harmless, but this is likely due to another bug or misplaced hitbox. Even if it's not technically considered an anomaly, heat stacks up around certain thermal anomalies, surrounding it with hot air. It is basically a thermal version of the acid fog that burns anyone's skin over time and chokes with smoke. Depending on the temperature of the heat, it can deal from small to huge damage. The Comet is literally a moving ball of fire. It is hovering above the ground in a set pattern, much like other moving anomalies, and remains very dangerous. It is also the most common moving anomaly, as it can be found in all three games, and sometimes even in pairs. Keep in mind that any direct contact will probably result in instant death. The Jumping Comet is a rare moving thermal anomaly that is a ball of fire jumping on the spot. It only appears in the volcano anomaly in Pripyat. Strangely, this anomaly cluster does not even appear on the map, even though it can be considered as an important location. While many thermal anomalies can be found isolated, they sometimes form clusters that are among the most dangerous in the zone. They are usually a field of burners surrounded by intense heat. These clusters are not really able to block passages, since thermal anomalies are not that wide. but places such as the fire tunnel in the wild territory will definitely make a stalker think twice before trying to go through. Also, some thermal clusters combine burners with gravitational anomalies, since these two types of anomalies appear to be compatible. Thermal anomalies have great effects on the terrain by burning their surroundings, as it can be seen in several burned farms across the zone. Besides, they create large deformations similar to those made by gravitational anomalies, such as cracks on the ground. Another example is the claw in Untitled, that is extremely similar to another gravitational claw near the agroprom. Finally, the most dangerous and impressive thermal clusters are found in the form of fault anomalies in both the Dark Valley and the Great Swamp. In Shadow of Chernobyl, it is possible to become immune to fire damage by equipping 5 or 4 battery artifacts. This technique also allows you to heal and repair your armor, but because only the initial burst of fire deals damage, just standing in the anomaly won't be enough, which means that this trick is the least efficient. It is unclear if this is a bug or a feature, but it might be the result of an unknown interaction between the anomaly and these artifacts. Also, this works with the Comet anomaly as well, but it is even harder to pull out, since you have to constantly run after the anomaly to make it work. And that's it for thermal anomalies. I hope you learned something new today, and be sure to stay tuned, as we will talk about the remaining unclassified anomalies next. Thank you for watching, stalkers, and goodbye.